Alright, I was supposed to edit this. You notice I'm not wearing my wrestling shirt. I don't have my title. It's because I was supposed to edit this video, but I got sick. Well, first I got caught up watching the Moolah documentary, the Fabulous Moolah documentary on Vice, and I got sick. And I'm still sick. In fact, I'm still coming down from the medicine right now. And it's actually time for more, so... Anyway, that's why I'm not wearing the wrestling stuff. That's also why I might be a bit different coming down, but I'm still fucked up. So, yesterday I found out, look, we all found out. Let me rewind. Within the last week, we've lost a Power Ranger, a Hollywood legend, and a comedy legend who I spent a lot yesterday processing. I was a big fan of Tim Conway. Still am. And now we lost Ashley Massaro. Goodness, man. And the week before we lost John Singleton and Peter Mayhew, who's Chewbacca. What's going on? Alright, so Ashley Massaro started wrestling for WWE, the whole Diva Search thing, whatever. And I wasn't watching wrestling back then. Well, I wasn't watching Raw back then. But I watched SmackDown every now and again, I guess, to check in. I talked about this a bit in a previous video when I was talking about Tori Wilson when she got popular. But yeah, I wasn't really watching when Ashley Massaro came on the scene in wrestling. It wasn't until I got back into wrestling in 2008 that I noticed Ashley Massaro, and she quickly became a favorite of mine. She was different from all the other girls. She wasn't like, well, a diva. She wasn't a diva. She wasn't overly sexualized or anything. Like, she was like, my 90s kids, she was like Alex Mack, right? If she grew up and became a punk rock girl. She was doing the punk rock girl thing before AJ Lee was. And I remember, like, I liked her real quick, like instantly. And just as I was getting into her, she left. For good reasons, like her daughter who was sick. And she hadn't been back since. And I always crossed my fingers that she'd come back. Even for a one-off appearance, but that's not going to happen. It's impossible now. Unless holograms start wrestling, but yeah. So I didn't really get to experience it like a lot of other people did. Just as I was, really starting to like her. She left. I always liked the girl who wore her hat to the side or backwards. I always liked that, man. Like Alex Mack did. I was watching a movie the other day that this really, really beautiful woman in it running on the beach, jogging on the beach, in her workout clothes. And the sexiest thing to me was she was wearing a backwards cap. Like, that's what got me. Yeah. I always liked that. Yeah, Ashley Massaro was not only the first celebrity to follow me on Twitter, but the first wrestler to follow me on Twitter. Like, when I opened my Twitter, she was also one of my first followers, if I remember correctly. And I think I tweeted, like, thank you or something, and she replied back, and she was cool. And, I miss her, even though I can, get to experience like the rest of the fans said, I will miss her. And then this morning I woke up and I found out Ric Flair's back in the hospital, and reports say it's either real serious or it's a routine procedure. He's in his 70s, so him in the hospital has me worried, obviously. My thoughts out to Charlotte, my thoughts out to Ashley Massaro's daughter, my thoughts out to that Red Ranger's brother, Pua, like his brother. I can never get his name right. My thoughts out to Tim Conway Jr. Thoughts out to the family of Doris Day. Goodness, man, what's going on? And also, I recorded this opening here because the card has changed a little bit. So when the changes come up, I'll say what changed and re-give my opinion on what I think should happen or what I think will happen. It's a prediction video. So, yep. R.I.P. Ashley Massaro. 39. Damn. Alright, this is my Money in the Bank predictions. And I'm the champion of the disabled. The undisputed champion of the disabled. There we go. Okay. Get the card. Let's do this. Don't know if you heard that, but the window's open and the car drove by, so. Alright, so the first match, Becky Lynch versus Lacey Evans. One of two matches for Becky Lynch at Money in the Bank, both for championships. Like Chris Jericho back in the day, the one he doesn't stop talking about to this day. Beat this Rock and Stone Cold and same night to win the very first undisputed championship. I still say Taker made this belt awesome. Anyway, so alright, so this one I say Lacey Evans, and here's why. Okay, as much as I like Becky, and I love Becky, I do, but the idea of one person holding two major titles on different, like from two different brands, I feel like that's depriving other women of, you know, their opportunities, because she's busy jumping from one show to the other. I don't like that. You know, we could be getting other matches, more matches, but you know. So I say Lacey Evans wins this one, not just because I like Lacey Evans, which I do, and not just because the McMahon's like her, which they love her, no, but because I've been hearing for a long time that Lacey Evans is getting ready to hold a championship. So I'm thinking this is that. So plus he's a new fresh champion. Next match, Seth Rollins versus AJ Styles. Monday Night Rollins versus the house that AJ Styles rebuilt, not built. There's a difference. And it's for the Universal Championship. This is a match I actually anticipate more and more. I don't actually care about the title. I'm gonna say Seth Rollins. I don't think he's done just yet, but I do think AJ will win it at some point. So, okay, the first Money in the Bank ladder match. Alright, and this one is Sami Zayn versus Ricochet versus Drew McIntyre versus Baron Corbin versus Mustafa Ali versus Finn Balor versus Andrade versus Orton. Okay, like that both these guys are in this match. Alright, Mustafa Ali and Andrade. I've been wanting to talk about this for a while. I like Andrade's name change because I didn't like his other name, Andrade Cien Almas. No, Andrade I see going places. Okay, but Ali, there's already an Ali, and this is just confusing to me. You know, the other Ali is involved in wrestling, or was involved in wrestling. What did you think? So I'm calling him Mustafa Ali. I like him though. Like, it's Mustafa Ali to me. Let's see. I'm gonna say, oh, so this is still have Braun Strowman in it, but he got replaced by Sami Zayn on Raw, which I don't know what they keep doing that to Strowman, but you know what the hell, Sami Zayn. I think he'll be an entertaining champion. Much as I like Ali, I wouldn't mind if he won on the SmackDown side, but you know, there you go. And Baylor already has a belt, so RKO doesn't need it. Ricochet, I'm still getting to know him. McIntyre, I like him, but I'm over him because I don't like the way they're booking him. So those are my choices. On Raw, I would like for Sami Zayn to win it. You know, but if somebody with SmackDown wins, I say, who would I say? Mustafa Ali. Speaking of, okay, I've already forgotten. Like, okay, this would be a good time to talk about this whole what do you call wild card rule. I don't like that rule because it goes back on the brand split and on the superstar shakeup, and I don't see why they would do that. This is in danger of being the Raw Super Show, and we don't want that again. You know, this Roman Reigns got drafted to SmackDown, but he's been on Raw the last 2 weeks. Like, and the Usos got drafted to Raw, but they've been on SmackDown in the last couple of weeks. It's like nothing's changing. I don't like this rule. And I don't see it being any good. Plus, they keep changing what the rule is and all that. No. Okay, the next Money in the Bank ladder match for the women. The women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Natalia versus Dana Brooke versus Naomi versus Alexa Bliss versus Bayley versus Mandy Rose versus Ember Moon versus Carmella. Okay. Whew. I would like for Dana Brooke to win it. I've been saying this for a long time now because I like Dana Brooke. I don't see a belt around her waist. I think she's getting there, but not quite. And Mandy Rose, I wouldn't mind seeing her win. You know, she's really been, really getting up there. She's really good. She's really been climbing up there. I think I'm the last person who actually likes Carmella. Wouldn't mind Natalia wearing the belt. This is if they actually cash in, though. Same with the other match I forgot to mention. I'm going to say, okay, Alexa Bliss. But see, I've been hearing for almost a year how Alexa Bliss is protected and people are starting not to like her and all that. And I've ignored it for the most part. Because I'm like, what are you talking about? But what they did on Raw this week, I'm starting to see it. Because Nikki Cross finally showed up. And, she's been teasing on social media that she's maybe changing her gimmick, becoming normal. And we got a taste of that on Raw. And it was weird, of course, but I didn't mind it. I'm like, surprisingly, she has good mic skills. I didn't know that. I guess you gotta be good to play that kind of character for all this time, that crazy character. And I liked it, right? But then, like, Alexa tricked her into competing for her on Raw. And when Nikki Cross theme music hit, it was the theme music she's always had with her screaming, and she's wearing her Sanity outfit, which I like, obviously. But I thought she was changing it up. Like, she's gonna be like Festus, because there's a reason he's not Festus anymore. He's Luke Harper. Like, I mean, I'm torn about it, obviously. I like the crazy Nikki Cross. That's why I like her to begin with. But normal Nikki Cross seems interesting. I mean, it's weird with the makeup and the lipstick and talking regular. And I'm saying Alexa Bliss because I don't know if you remember, but before WrestleMania, when she revealed that she was going to be the host of WrestleMania, Nikki Cross uploaded a video and said she might have to do something about that. I might have to see Alexa Bliss. And now this is happening, and she uploaded a video about changing gimmicks, and we're starting to see that with Alexa Bliss. Normal Nikki Cross. So I think Nikki Cross is going to show up and, have something to do with that. Now, from what I hear, or from what I gather, is that she's going to be Bayley's lackey. I don't want that. Maybe she'll show up and you would think she's her lackey, but she'll turn on her. Or something like, because obviously something's happened between her and Alexa Bliss. So yeah, that's why I said Alexa Bliss. Alright, yeah, so here's the change I was talking about earlier. So I said in my prediction that I thought that Alexa Bliss would win it, and then something would happen with Nikki Cross. Turns out I was right before it even happened. Alexa Bliss isn't cleared to wrestle, which I could have told you that by the way she was doing stuff the last couple of weeks. Yeah, so she's being replaced with Nikki Cross, which completely changes what I just said. And if you've been following me this whole time, I'm gonna say Nikki Cross wins it. And because Nikki Cross is Nikki Cross, she's gonna cash in. I would rather her cash in on assuming what I've been hearing a lot of people say is true, that Charlotte wins. I would cash in on Charlotte, but I don't want Nikki Cross on SmackDown. But yeah, she's gonna cash in. I guess I said Lacey was gonna win, so on Lacey, I guess. Yeah, that's what I think will happen. Nikki Cross will cash in, and so she'll win the Money in the Bank, obviously, and cash in. But Nikki Cross will like do something. That's why I say that. Okay. Roman Reigns versus Elias. And both these dudes have been on both brands, and it's like nothing's changed. Uh, I don't know, man. I didn't know this even was a match. Elias, I guess. Becky Lynch match number 2. Becky Lynch versus Charlotte Flair. I think Becky's gonna win this one. Okay. Because a lot of people are still not into Charlotte, still trying to get over the reign of Charlotte and all that. And people are still tired of her, so I put the belt on her. So I think Becky's gonna beat Charlotte for the women's title, the SmackDown title. The Miz and Shane McMahon steel cage match. I actually want to see this match. I want to say Shane, but I think it's time the Miz gets his heat, his receipt on Shane McMahon. Maybe it'll be the end of their rivalry. Kofi Kingston versus Kevin Owens. Okay, so on WrestleMania, I said, not WrestleMania, the pay-per-view before this one. Was that WrestleMania? Where I said I wanted Kofi, I said that Kofi would lose because it was like, in so many words, I said it was kind of a like, I don't want to say fluke, but they're like, okay, this happened, but next. But I was surprised. He's still the champion, and it's actually working out. And I like that. And also surprising, he's the first black WWE champion in the title's 60-year history. We're up at that. I'm going to go ahead and say Kofi Kingston because I don't want him to just be fed to Kevin Owens. But I think something's going to happen because now KO and Sami Zayn are back, seemingly back together. So, and Kofi Kingston didn't want any help from Xavier Woods on SmackDown. So I think finally the New Day is going to be over at Money in the Bank. Somebody's going to turn on somebody. Finally. Okay. Samoa Joe versus Rey Mysterio for the United States Championship. Wow, this rivalry's still going on, man. Before I pick one on Raw, it was hinted at that there might be another Who is Dominic's father thing. We already did that before. I'll admit, Dominic does look like Joe a little bit, but no, let's not do that again. I like Joe the title, so Joe. So yeah. I think Dominic will be involved somehow. The Cruiserweight Championship. Oh, yeah, 205 left. Tony Nese and Arya Daivari for the Cruiserweight title. Arya Daivari. I like that dude. It's funny because I didn't even like his brother back in the day. I don't watch 205 Live, but I'm picking Daivari. I think it'll be an interesting champion in today's political world. Daniel Bryan, Rowan, name change, versus the Usos in a tag team match playoff. That's just a tag team match. This is in the pre-show. Daniel Bryan and Rowan. I thought there was going to be a match for the women's tag team championships, but yeah, I heard there was going to be one. Let's talk about them real quick. So Kairi Singh and Asuka are the Kabuki, what was it? Kabuki something. Hold on. Kabuki. Whatever they were, it was a ridiculous name, but you just gotta remember there's two badasses. That's a ridiculous name aside. I mean, you got Asuka, the Empress of what she is, and you got Kairi Singh, the Pirate Princess. They've done something a little bit better, but you know. Now, real quick, talked about the new Nikki Cross. I talked about the new Mojo Rawley. I like the new Mojo Rawley. I like his new music. I like that he's a bit more aggressive, which is the only real difference right now. I like his face paint. Like, this was all new to me, but apparently he's been showing up on Main Event, which I didn't know it was still on. I haven't watched it in years. The only thing I didn't really like, or I'm not sure about, is he wore a top to his trunks, and it looked like what Roman Reigns wears, mixed it with Dean Ambrose wears. And I swear, if I squint my eyes, I saw the Roman Reigns logo. I don't know what that's the only thing. And also, I just found this out before I filmed this. Lars Sullivan's being fined $100,000 for those comments he made 11 years ago on that bodybuilding website. Because you can't be a sexist, racist, homophobic dick anywhere. That's just not, you don't do that. I remember people saying it was 11 years ago before he was anywhere near WWE. Why are they fining him? Because WWE tried to lay low and say, maybe it'll just blow over. And it's not. So, that's a big ass fine though. And then Lars Sullivan apologized, and it was better than Hogan's apology. And but it was generic though. But better than Hogan's apology. I mean, I like the NWO. Just not so much one of the founding members anymore. That's all. Yeah, that's it for my predictions and my thoughts on current wrestling news. Yeah. I've been the champion of the disabled. I almost forgot. I like Bray Wyatt's whole Firefly Funhouse thing, doing his Pee-wee thing, his whole Steve from Blue's Clues thing. And on Monday, we got to see the real Bray Wyatt, and I like it. He looks like the Joker mixed with Sweet Tooth if you play Twisted Metal, mixed with Terry Funk's Trunks, basically. So yeah, I like it. Seems interesting. So there have been rumors about AEW, which are now confirmed. AEW is going to TNT when it airs on TV, and it's been made real clear there's going to be a war. So, first time in like 20 years, Billionaire Ted is back in the wrestling business, as they used to call it. Oh, this would be good. I mean, WWE was already like scared. That was like their old competition is getting in on it too. Oh, this would be good. This would be good. That's all for real this time.